Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Melissa Gilbert has always carried a special aura with her, one that connects nostalgia, resilience, and a sense of timeless storytelling. When she first announced she was joining the cast of When Calls the Heart, fans immediately understood the weight of her presence. This was not just another casting choice. It was the merging of legacies. Melissa, the beloved Laura Ingalls Wilder, from Little House on the Prairie, stepping into Hope Valley, created a wave of excitement that few television announcements could rival. Now with her sharing a fresh update directly from the set. The anticipation for the upcoming season has reached levels few could have predicted. Melissa spoke candidly about what it has been like working on the show and living inside the world of Hope Valley. She described it as walking back in time, not just in terms of the costumes and sets, but in spirit. The town may be fictional, but it breathes with the authenticity of community. Melissa admitted that even she, a seasoned actress with decades of experience in period dramas, felt swept up by the realism and charm of her surroundings. The wooden storefronts, the church bell echoing across the valley. The gentle clip-clop of horses, each detail reminded her why stories like these matter. Her words were not simply about aesthetics, though. She emphasized the energy among the cast and crew. According to Melissa, the bond on set is extraordinary. Erin Krakow, who has carried the series for years as Elizabeth, welcomed her warmly, immediately making her feel like part of the family. Kevin McGarry, known for his layered portrayal of Nathan, impressed Melissa with his generosity as a scene partner. Chris McNally, with his steady presence as Lucas, provided a grounding calm that reminded her of the collaborative spirit that makes ensemble storytelling so rich. She described evenings of laughter between takes, long conversations about character motivations, and a sense of unity that mirrored the themes of the show itself. Melissa admitted there were days the scripts moved her to tears before filming even began. It wasn't just sadness that brought those tears, but the overwhelming honesty of the writing. She teased that this season tackles storylines filled with emotional truth narratives about resilience, about the ties that bind people in times of hardship, and about rediscovering joy when it seems most distant. Though she stopped short of revealing who her character is or how she fits into the wider arc of Hope Valley, her comments strongly hinted at a role steeped in depth and purpose. Fans, of course, wasted no time diving into speculation. Some believe Melissa could be stepping in as a maternal guide for Elizabeth, offering wisdom as she balances her role as a mother and her evolving romance with Nathan. Others wonder if she could be tied to Abigail Stanton's legacy, filling a void that has lingered since that character's absence. Theories about her being a healer, a community organizer, or even someone from the town's forgotten past are flying around fan groups online. Whatever the truth may be, Melissa's deliberate choice of words, powerful and timely, suggests that her character's presence will not be small or fleeting. Her behind-the-scenes stories only added to the magic. She recalled one morning when filming began before sunrise. The mist rolling across the set as lanterns flickered and actors moved in costume through the fog. She said in that moment she forgot it was just a production. It felt like living history. She described the costumes as transformative, noting how even the smallest details, gloves, a ribbon, or a brooch, made her stand taller, walk differently, and truly inhabit her role. These small insights gave fans a rare window into the immersive world the actors step into every day. Melissa also praised the crew with unreserved admiration. She highlighted the work of the costume designers who spend hours ensuring every fabric choice feels authentic to the early 1900s. She applauded the set designers who make Hope Valley look like a town you could walk into and never leave. She spoke about how even the tiniest propane inkwell, a teacup, a handwritten note carries significance. To her, these details are not background pieces but living parts of the story. and she confessed that sometimes she would linger between takes, just to admire the craftsmanship. What touched fans most deeply was the way Melissa reflected on what Hope Valley represents in today's world. She explained that in a time when modern life often feels rushed and disconnected, working on a show like When Calls the Heart reminded her of the importance of slowing down, of valuing relationships, and of seeking strength in community. She said the messages woven into the scripts are not just entertainment. They are reminders of the values we all long to carry into our lives. The reactions from Hearties were immediate and passionate. Social media lit up with conversations, theories, and shared excitement. Some fans declared that Melissa's presence would be a game changer for the series. It's a signal that season 13 would carry a gravity unlike any before. Others connected her return to the frontier genre with nostalgia from their own childhoods, remembering afternoons spent watching Little House on the Prairie. For many, seeing Melissa Gilbert in Hope Valley feels like an emotional homecoming, as though two worlds they've cherished are finally converging. Her words also stirred new enthusiasm for the arcs already unfolding. Elizabeth's journey toward love with Nathan has been building slowly, and Melissa hinted at moments that will move you in unexpected ways. This left fans wondering if her character might influence that romance, perhaps as a confidant who encourages Elizabeth to take bold steps toward happiness. Meanwhile, Lucas's story of rebuilding his life after heartbreak could also intersect with Melissa's role, perhaps in ways that show resilience and new beginnings. The fact that Melissa kept her comments broad, but emotionally charged, only deepened the intrigue. As the weeks of filming continue, Melissa promised that she and her fellow cast members are pouring everything they have into the project. She described it as one of the most collaborative environments she's ever worked in, where everyone feels heard, valued, and inspired. She ended her update with a heartfelt sentiment. Stories like When Calls the Heart matter because they remind us who we are at our best: compassionate, strong, and bound by love. For Hearties, those words weren't just an update. They were a gift. They validated the reasons fans have stuck by this series for over a decade. Reasons that go beyond cliffhangers and romances. It is about community, family, and hope. Melissa Gilbert's addition to the show, combined with her passionate reflections from the set, has made it clear that season 13 isn't just another season, is shaping up to be a defining chapter. As anticipation builds, fans are bracing themselves for storylines that will test their emotions, deepen their attachment to characters, and expand the legacy of Hope Valley. Melissa's presence promises to bring not just star power, but a heartfelt authenticity that aligns perfectly with the soul of the series. And while she may have kept her specific role under wraps, her joy, gratitude, and excitement shone through every word she shared. Her update left no doubt. Hope Valley is about to welcome a new chapter, one filled with heart, hope, and the timeless spirit that only someone like Melissa Gilbert could bring to life.